Hello there. I'd like to talk through the Shrine World mission pack in the new White Dwarf issue 508. I'll read through it and give you some thoughts on it on the way. Okay, so this is a PvE, player versus environment, mini campaign mission pack that provides cooperative or solo gameplay in a Shrine World setting, as in a Chaos Shrine World. The included maps are made using Killzone Volcus, but other killzones such as Killzone Chalnath can be substituted. The missions are designed to be played in order to form a narrative experience. Your kill team will be entering a ruined shrine complex to investigate rumours of a captivating relic that has drawn worshippers to it, inspiring terrifying devotion that threatens nearby operations. So reading that, my mind is already racing about how I'd like to make my boards look. So if you've seen my other videos about the deadly sniper or some of the terrain that I like to make, you'll know that the story is the most important part for me. This mini campaign uses rules from the Joint Ops mission pack from the Kill Team core book, but with the unique data cards and modified threat principles presented here. Not massively unique, and the threat principles are pretty simple. As in Joint Ops, you can play with one or more players, playing one kill team and sharing all resources as you play through the game sequence and threat principles from the Kill Team core book. Unlike Joint Ops, this mission pack includes a set of 15 Relic ploy cards, and MPOs have strategic gambits. MPOs are the first in the alternating order. As the first MPO strategic gambit in each strategy phase, randomly draw a Relic ploy card. MPOs will always pass after all their required strategic gambits have been used. So I've already laminated my cards. So you'd pick a random ploy. This one, if a player operative has a conceal order, is carrying the Relic objective marker, roll 1d6. As a result is higher than the operative's APL stat, change its order. If there's no such player, choose another card from the objective. Yeah, this would be a good one. A call to the faithful. Each MPO can immediately perform a free dash action in any order, but each that does so must end that move closer to the Relic objective marker. Yeah, so there's quite a few of these, and give balanced or ceaseless weapon rules. The players cannot re-roll their attack dice. There's quite a few interesting ones there. I think that's adds a real random element, a bit like the Acolyte gameplays. So here are the unique data cards. Pretty similar, to be fair. The Marksman Trooper, instead of a knife, has a Colt knife. It's 4 attacks instead of 3, but that's the same. And the firearm has 2-4 instead of 2-3, and has balanced. And there's similar kind of changes to the others. The one with the Colt axe looks quite good, though. Let's say heavy brawler. Yeah, so that's yeah, it's much the same as the ones in the core book, but with the word cultist written next to them. Still looks good. Here, the behaviours and the threat principle, again, pretty similar. If you've played it before, it's easy enough. I think the biggest difference is that the marksman will fight, even though on the other one you don't get a fight, but that is right at the end. And then the threat principle is basically you will charge the model, you'll charge the friendly model with the relic to try and get it back. And when you move or dash, you'll move towards the relic to try and pick it up if nobody's carrying it. Pretty kind of simple, and that's the way I would probably play it. So yeah, that works out all right. Okay, mission number 1, investigate the relic. So a mysterious relic has been located within the war-torn complex on a shrine world. The enemies gathering in the region enthrall to the relic. The command is issued to investigate the artifact and determine its properties before its aggressive devotees can mount a cohesive defense. So, same as before, you've got the MPOs up to a wound stat of 90, and they're all set up around the relic. This is the map here. So obviously, as a player, I'm starting on this side and trying to get to the relic. The victory is if a player performs the investigate relic mission action, the battle ends and the players win. Otherwise, the players lose. Now, the investigate relic is quite an interesting one. It's 2 AP to do, and so some teams might find that a little bit tricky, or may need to be set up. Now, the MPOs are all set up within, I think it's 8 inches of the relic, so they're going to be guarding that pretty strongly. Yeah, so you're gonna need to kill some of them off, get close to it, and then pick it up. The second mission, exfiltration points. So the nature of the relic and the inspirational strength of the enemy draws from it are more dangerous than anticipated. Mission command demands the operatives remove it from the increasingly hostile area. However, reaching their extraction zone in time and warning their allies whilst evading pursuing devotees will be no mean feat. So looking at the rules here, we've got slightly less set up, but you've got reinforcements coming in. The relic bearer, who is one of your operatives who has picked up the relic, has to move away and escape the board. So if a player carrying the relic objective marker escapes, the battle ends and the player wins. So simple escape, starting on this side, moving across, and you've got to leave the scene. Nice little picture there. Right, this is the final mission, extraction under fire. So pursuit by those hunting the thieves. Trail has become feral as waves of zealous reinforcements snap at the operatives' heels. With little time remaining, the kill team reaches the extraction zone only to find more devotees lying in wait. With their dangerous prize, the operatives must punch through the ambush and reach the compromised pickup point to escape before the relic's thralls overrun them. So we got a load of MPOs. There's reinforcements that will come in. The relic bearer, same as before, has to move around with the relic. If it gets killed, someone else can pick it up. So from the 5th turning point onwards, you need to be on the top point of the big the vantage point, the top vantage point. of Stronghold B and perform the marker action, and then the objective has been taken off world. So quite simple again. We move in from these 2 points here, try and get up on top of that vantage point. I mean, basically it's quite straightforward. I guess it's pretty much what I expected, and I'll play through them and have some fun. Might have got a bit ahead of myself, but I've made a relic token, which I think looks pretty cool. Really simple paint scheme, and while I was at it, I did some other objective markers for this game, or for other games. I think that would be pretty good. So it just remains to decide which kill team to use. I'm thinking of a Space Marine, maybe these Angels of Death, or possibly one of my my other ones. So obviously I've got the Aquilons that can go in, or maybe even an Inquisition team supported by Krieg, or supported by the Scions. Yeah, I haven't really decided, but for sure I'm going to be playing through this with my terrain set up into a shrine world. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm sure you'll see some sort of battle report that goes with this mission.